Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Every business at some point faces the challenge of unpaid debts. Whether it's a customer who doesn't pay on time or one who refuses to pay altogether, managing credit risks and collecting debts can be a daunting task. In this video, we'll explore the legal ways to collect unpaid debts and provide tips on how to manage credit risks to safeguard your business. Before diving into the legal remedies, it is important to remember that effective communication can often resolve many debt issues. Reach out to the debtor with a formal demand for payment. Send reminders, call them, and if possible, meet them in person to negotiate repayment terms. Sometimes, customers face temporary financial difficulties, and setting up a payment plan can be a win-win solution for both parties. If communication breaks down, the next step is to send a formal letter of demand. This is a legal document that clearly states the debt owed, the deadline for payment, and the consequences of non-payment, such as legal action. In Singapore, a letter of demand on a law firm letterhead can often prompt a debtor to pay up, as it signals that you are serious about pursuing legal remedies. Ensure that the letter of demand is specific and outlines all the relevant details, including the amount owed and the due date. If the debtor still refuses to pay, you may need to initiate legal proceedings by filing a claim in the Singapore courts. For debts of up to $20,000, you can file the claim in a small claims tribunal. For larger amounts, the magistrate's court, the district court, or the high court may be appropriate. Remember, going to court is a formal process that can be time-consuming and costly, so it's essential to evaluate whether the debt is worth pursuing legally. You can watch my earlier videos on the issues to consider before suing someone. Most of the time, it is not worth suing a person or a company if the person or the company has no money to pay. Another powerful legal tool available in Singapore is issuing a statutory demand under the Insolvency, Restructuring and Dissolution Act. If the debtor is a company and fails to pay the debt within 21 days after receiving the statutory demand, you can apply to wind up the company. Wind up means close down. This puts significant pressure on the debtor, as liquidation means the company's assets may be sold off to settle the debt. If legal action seems too extreme or time-consuming, you may opt to engage a licensed debt collection agency. Debt collectors in Singapore are regulated, and they use lawful means to recover outstanding debts. However, be cautious of high fees and ensure that any collection agency you hire adheres to the law and maintains professionalism. Reminder, choose a licensed and professional agency to avoid reputational damage. Now that we've discussed debt collection, let's turn our attention to managing credit risks. Prevention is always better than cure, so taking proactive steps to reduce the likelihood of bad debts is crucial for business success. Start by performing credit checks on new clients. This will give you insights into their financial health and whether they have a history of defaulting on payments. You can also require customers to sign personal guarantees or provide deposits to secure payment. Another way to minimize credit risk is to implement strict payment terms. Make sure your contracts are clear on payment deadlines, late fees, and consequences of non-payment. You can even offer discounts for early payments or require partial payment upfront. Remember, clear contracts with strict payment terms protect your business. Finally, consider purchasing credit insurance. This can protect your business from losses if a customer defaults or goes bankrupt. It's an additional cost, but can provide peace of mind, especially when dealing with large clients or international business partners. Managing unpaid debts and credit risks doesn't have to be overwhelming. By taking proactive steps and using the legal tools available, you can protect your business and ensure that you get paid for the work you do. Remember, always seek professional legal advice when dealing with debt collection or credit risk management. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.